On our ABC Goulburn Murray, there is live music in the studio this morning, but not just any live music. It's a full house, I would have to say. We've got 5 people in here who have all got their instruments and are ready to play for you. We might go around, let's go around the circle and introduce ourselves and our instrument. Shall we start over here? Hello.
Hi. Yep, I'm Kat Beaton and I play violin and do a bit of vocals in Rosy Red Cheeks.
Rosy Red Cheeks. Best name ever. Next.
I'm Sean on double bass.
Lovely. And we have never had a double bass in the studio before, not to my knowledge.
The first.
I know.
Fantastic.
Isn't that great?
I'm Erica Okamura, and today I'm playing clarinet, but I also play piano accordion.
Wow. Alrighty.
I'm Amy Beddoe, and I'm doing the singing, banjolele, and kazoo this morning, but I also do melodica and flute in the band sometimes. So.
You're getting the vibe from these people, aren't you? They're all very talented. And our final performer.
Hi, I'm John and I'm playing guitar and I do a bit of singing in the band as well.
Fantastic. All right, now we're going to have to nominate someone to be a bit of a spokesperson here because I want to find out how you guys got together and how long you've been playing together.
Is that one on to Amy, I reckon?
Yeah, well, it's been a few years now, hasn't it, really? We started, was it just before the pandemic we got together?
I know, it's really hard to work out time frames around that
really
thing,
difficult.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's all a bit of a blur.
Yeah.
We were rehearsing in the park for a bit there during lockdowns and...
That's right.
Yeah, it was quite cold. I remember wearing my down jacket in the park. So, yeah, it's been a few years and also, of course, once the pandemic was calmed down a bit, we got to start doing some gigs and it's just gone from strength to strength from there.
So tell us about this style of music because, you know, I've looked it up, your local gypsy and swing band. I mean, what does that cover?
So we're basing ourselves upon a genre. It's called gypsy jazz music, which we was just talking to Kat before. The name gypsy can be a bit triggering sometimes for some people. So, but it is still a word that's used, and it's basically it's basically the music of a guy called Django Reinhardt, who was a guitarist, who was a Sinti gypsy. French Belgian, I believe. Someone's going to call in and say I got that wrong. and a violinist called Stefan Grappelli, and the two of them kind of created this genre. And anyone who's into guitar will probably have heard of Django Reinhardt. He's probably one of the most influential guitarists that's ever lived. Yeah.
Wow. And I want to ask about some of these instruments that I may be not so familiar with. So like the double bass, how do you get drawn to that? Because number one, you know that you're going to have to be carrying it around all the time. That's a tough one.
He has a ute.
I do have a ute. No, it's great. I started playing it probably about 5-6 years ago and love it. It's a sort of full body instrument, like you really put everything into it.
Yeah.
And the great sound and it feels good.
Where on earth do you get a double bass from? I mean, it seems so niche.
It is, yeah, just off, I think I got it off Marketplace. Just, people do sell them, they are around, but you don't see a lot of them. But it is pretty niche, and it's a great, it gives it a really good sound to the band.
And you mentioned you've only been playing for a little while.
Oh, the double bass, yeah. Not
so what did you play?
Before. Bass,
okay,
electric
so
bass before.
Same kind of...
Sort of, you think so, until you pick
Same
it up,
role.
and then you find out they're very different. It took a while to actually, but I think it took me about 6 months before I, really had it down to bring it out and play.
You felt comfortable showing your skills.
Yeah, bring it up to rehearsal and that sort of thing, yeah.
What about for you, Erica? You mentioned that you play a couple of different instruments.
So I started clarinet in high school, and I played my mom's clarinet, which was a metal clarinet from the 1920s as my first one, and then later I upgraded to a wooden one. And I had about a 20-year hiatus where I didn't play much music, and when I was living up in Townsville, when my family first moved to Australia, there was a klezmer band looking for a clarinet player, and I was interested in them because of the accordion, and I said, oh, it's so great that you play accordion, and basically we made an agreement that she would teach me accordion and I would play clarinet in the band, so that's how I got into the piano accordion as well.
Wow. Okay, well, Kat, we have to ask you as well. You're going to have to tell us your musical story.
Classical, I guess, from a young age. Mum who's a music teacher, so it's like you get made to practice every day.
Say that's
and at the time you're
handy.
like, oh.
Yeah.
And then later on you're like, I'm so glad my mum made me practice. Been in lots of different bands, Irish years ago, original stuff for a while, and then I really love this style, and I approached Amy and John, had mutual friends, and I said, would you be interested in playing, some music together and in this sort of genre, and they were really keen, and they live just down the road from me, so it's perfect.
On the same road, in fact.
The stars aligned. Now, you have got some gigs coming up, so we'll talk about some of those, but I really think it's time to hear some music. Sure. What do you guys reckon?
Yeah.
What are you going to play for us?
We're going to play you a song called Please Don't Talk About Me When I'm Gone. It's a 1930s tune. Yeah.
This is Rosy Red Cheeks. Again, love the name. On ABC Goulburn Murray, take it away.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. And listen, if you can't say anything real nice, it's better not to talk at all, is my advice. Let part and you go your way, I'll go mine. It's the best that we do. Here's a kiss, I hope that this means lots of luck to you. Oh, makes no difference how I carry on. It's better not to talk about me when I'm gone. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. And listen, if you can't say anything real nice, it's better not to talk at all, is my advice. Let part and you go your way, I'll go mine. It's the best that we do. Here's a kiss, I hope that this means lots of luck to you. Oh, makes no difference how I carry on. It's better not to talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, please don't talk about me when I'm gone.
Rosy Red Cheeks live in the studio on ABC Goulburn Murray. That was fantastic. And John, I heard you do a bit of a whoo during it, and I thought this is just the music that I wanted to do that too. Give a little bit of a whoop or do a little whee, kind of thing. And I would challenge anyone not to have a smile on their face when they hear the kazoo. Like, how on earth can you not just be overjoyed with that kind of sound? It's
Smiling on
amazing.
the inside.
It's amazing how all of the sound, comes together and how these instruments work together as well. And you all look like you're having so much fun playing it too.
Oh, it's a blast.
Yeah.
Love it.
Amazing.
Especially when people dance when we're performing. Sometimes we get some dancers up. There's some awesome dancers around this region, and when they get up and do their thing, it's wonderful to look at and watch them dance.
There you are, dancing encouraged, should you see Rosy Redcheeks in action, which you can do not today, not this Friday, but next. So we're giving you plenty of notice. That'll be Friday the 10th of May. Can you believe it? So you'll be in Beechworth?
Yes, playing at Cansworth Hotel in Beechworth. I think we're playing at 9 o'clock in the evening. We're the main band that night, doing 2 sets from 9 till 11.
Might be 8:30, I think.
Or maybe 8:30, yeah.
We'll have to check that.
Get there for dinner.
That's
book
what the
him,
bar
book him
wants
for
to
tea.
say, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can see that. Can you give us an idea? Are there any other? Because we're probably quite familiar with that song. Are there other songs that you perform that we might know?
Yeah. So one of the things that we're doing is reinterpreting modern pop songs in a gypsy jazz style. So we do things like Nirvana. We do the chicken dance song. We do a song called "Pump Up the Jam," which is a very common, well-known electronic techno song. What else do we do? Madonna songs.
It's not when you look out and people. It's nice to see their faces when they go, oh my god, I know that song.
Hang on a minute, I can sort of
Blondie.
sing along to
We do a
this.
Blondie song.
Blondie, yeah.
Yeah, so we're not just doing the old songs, we're reinterpreting modern songs as well. So it's a work in progress.
Fantastic. All right, great opportunity to see Rosy Redcheeks live in action next Friday night at Tanswell's Hotel in Beechworth. And guys, thank you so much, all of you, for coming in, bringing your instruments. I mean, of course, especially you, Sean, with bringing the double bass. I know I keep harping on about it. It's bigger than me. Well, it's bigger than you. It's massive, isn't it?
That's good.
And it has a funky design for those listening at home.
Yeah.
No, not so good for radio, but I can tell you it's happening.
It's good for us. It's good for us to have a look. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming in, and definitely want to get you in again ahead of another gig that you might have coming up, or even if you don't, I don't care. We'd just like to have you come in again. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
How about that? How about that on your Friday? My goodness. Boy, that's put me in a good mood for my weekend. Some fantastic live music from local people. I'm always amazed. We've got so much talent in this part of the world.